Guys, I'm going to give you a minute to join up if you want to. Enjoy that nice, beautiful sky right there as I'm leaving my last service call. Oh, yeah. She's a beauty. Let's see if I can get you. Here we are. Nice, beautiful sky. Hope a lot of you join up today as I finally do a live broadcast. Hopefully it's not interrupted. Or maybe it is. Oh my, I got to set you down for a second. Here we are. Mr. Justin Hernandez. What's up? Thank you for joining the live broadcast. We will begin momentarily. I got to do it on the road today. Yo, TJ. What's happening? Welcome to the broadcast. You better not get an emergency call. Hell no, Albert. I'm not going to get an emergency call because I am just leaving an emergency call. Or I would be at home right now trying to get this started. The day has gone on and on and on. A lot of the guys are saying now the summer's kicking off. It's hot. It's Memorial Day weekend. People are freaking out. They got to have their AC fixed or they're going to die. That's been happening a lot. We'll give it another 30 seconds or so and get rolling. We'll turn the camera around and see how shitty I look after working all day. It has been crazy. Justin, you are special, man. Everybody get a shout out to Justin. He's the best. Justin's the man. Through and through, he's awesome. I'm traveling through Midtown Wilmington. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. I am ready to go home. I came in town to go to Lowe's, and I never even got to go to Lowe's. And now I guess I could go. My wife just texted me, asked me to pick up Chinese. I assume she means food, not just get some random Chinese people. I don't know. She's crazy. Oh, yeah. All right, fellas, what's up? Oh, the sun's right there. That's great. Palace Enterprises. Palace, you're doing a hangout tonight, right? Write that down. It's a live show. It's going to kick ass. I demand that it kick ass. That is the expectation that I have. It's been a nutty week, man. Today I had a service call at the apartments. I had a full drain pan. Oh, that's right, Mike. I am heading your way. I'm heading straight down Greenville Loop Road. A Griswold. I look like I fight grizzly bears. Now, I went to the apartments today, vacuumed out the drain pan, cleaned the drain. It's like Mike Rowe in Dirty Jobs. And I just got confirmation. Palace's hangout will start at 9 o'clock. I will not be there at the beginning because I will still be driving home. Well, who we got saying hey? H. Sully. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not too far away from Palace's house, you guys. Shit, I could run up in his yard right now. I could tell him to order the pizza, and I could grab it while I'm passing by. But alas, I have a little girl that I gotta go pick up. So I went out to the apartment, got my call done. I left the apartment. I got out of there. Got all the way home, went to go pick up the kids at school. That feels like yesterday now. It's just one of the days that's so long it feels like it's been 2 days. So I go into town to take my little girl to softball pitching instruction. Some girl's telling her how to pitch. She's practicing. So she goes in there. We get done with that, and I get a call. Said, hey, my sister-in-law was at a house, and the AC's broke, and they want me to come check it out. I said, all right, well, I'll go check it out. I'm already right here. It's better than doing it tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday. And tomorrow is time and a half. So better than doing it tomorrow for them anyway. So I went and go look at the house, and man, this place is a death trap. It had a basement, which is kind of weird for our area. We don't usually have basements. But there's a basement in this house. I was like, well, this is nice. It was a nice, clean-looking basement. had an air handler in the corner. I walk up to it. It's a Goodman air handler. And I look on it, it says 2015. I was like, man, this is almost brand new. 2015. Wasn't working. No display on the thermostat. So I said, well, let me check and make sure this thermostat's wired for... It's hardwired. And it's got batteries. If it's not hardwired. So I take it off. It's got no batteries in it, but it's got an R and C, or hot and common, wire hooked up. I'm like, well, got my voltmeter out, and I had 10 volts in between those two. 10 volts between hot and common, and there's a good chance that you've lost your common wire somewhere. Just like in a house, if you get something like 60 volts in one of your receptacles, a lot of times you've lost a neutral somewhere. So I went to go find my common or neutral. And sure enough, on top of the air handler, all three of the commons were spread apart, just like they've been wire nutted like this, without the wire nut, with someone's fingers, and wasn't working. Certain functions would work, like the fan actually came on, but not all the functions. Like the screen wouldn't work on the thermostat without the common. So I rewired that. I looked at the air handler. It was sitting on the base box. The old train unit that used to be there before was wider but shallower. So the Goodman was sitting on the base box cockeyed. So part of the opening in the base box from where the previous unit was exposed. So it was drawing air from the basement, and the basement wasn't. My wife is wanting to confirm when she should call in the Chinese order. Well, we're going to have to wait a second, because if I do that, it cuts off the stream. So we can't do that. So the unit's sucking in basement air. I look down underneath it. The Goodman unit's sitting out like 3 inches beyond the base box, and they've used mastic tape to seal up that gap. So it looks like shit. So I was like, well, this isn't looking too good. I go off to the side of the unit and look at it, and it's cocked back. So it's not even, it's cocked back probably a half an inch at a level away from the drain. So that's not good. But that's not the winner. That's not the winner there. I put my gauges on the unit, and I smell it. Stop leak, or what I think is stop leak. I've come to find there's a smell with those products, and that's what I think it is. But that's not even the biggest thing. Now I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I did. I turned right at the end of the road. Now I'm heading down Military Cutoff. So stop leak wasn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem turned out to be the high voltage wiring. Now the high voltage wiring was very dangerous. And what had happened is there was a conduit that had a threaded connection that went right into the previous unit, because those old trains used to connect on the side. So the threaded connection was right there on the side, and it went right into the unit. Now these guys had a Goodman unit which the connector goes into the bottom of the control cabinet. So they took the two wires, the two hots, put it into the Goodman unit without a ground. So, and any guys on Facebook, I know Justin saw it, I think, on Facebook, the YouTube group, I put a picture of it up. So, in fact, if there's a problem and there's a short in that unit all of a sudden, and your hand is on the unit, then all of a sudden you volunteered to be the ground, and you get to tell Jesus all about it about 10 minutes later. It was crazy. It was just a very bad job. You know, I'm all for it. You could reuse a condenser pad, but this one was sitting at ground level on the condenser pad, so at the very least you should have put another condenser pad down. So it was just kind of shitty. But that's what you get sometimes. That was a bad one. That was a real bad one. But while I was on that call, and it was like 6:30, I got another call from one of the communicating systems. Now, when I get a call from a communicating system, what I do is I like to do this number. Because that's what I feel like whenever I get a call about them. Communicating systems have had their issues. I had to replace a TXV that was leaking 4 months after it was installed on one of them. Now I'm getting called about the other one. And it's been, I don't know, like a couple years now. I think, maybe a year and a half or two. So it's been almost a couple years. Let's see. Let the bodies hit the ground. I get to that one, and lo and behold, it's low in refrigerant. But at this point in the day, the sky is starting to darken. It doesn't look like that way on the video, but if you're actually here in person, it's getting dark. It's 8:20. I'm getting tired, and I was not about to go leak searching that whole system. So I charged it up for the guy. His family was coming in like an hour or so from now. I said, I'll come back on next Wednesday. We'll take a good look at it, see what's going on. Only thing guaranteed about that is it's going to suck. It's going to suck. Because those systems have been nothing but a pain in the ass since the day that I've installed them. And I would like to declare right now, Justin's saying he remembers that TXV like it's yesterday. Hey Justin, so do I. I remember it like it was yesterday too. Yesterday like a bad fucking nightmare. But looks like